Come on, let's be sensible about this. Cyberbullying, cyber predators, posting private information, phishing, falling for scams, accidentally downloading malware. The list goes on and on and on. We want our children to live their best life. I get it. I get it. Hey, we want you to do what the adults do, right? Not in most cases. We all know that the Kardashians and Kanye West have been doing a whole lot of foolery and shenanigans, but there was a situation that happened between Kanye and his wife that I think that kind of resonates for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not. We're talking about average at best, right? So how old is old enough? 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. How long do you think about letting your child have a social media account? How long do you sit down? I mean, do you ponder about it for a month, 2 months, 1 week, 1 hour? Go ahead, be great. So here's the thought process. We want people to care and respect our children like we do, right? We want people to say, you know what? Hey, I'm going to look out for your child. Don't worry, because it takes a village. But in reality, that's just not the case. In reality, there are people out there that are looking for our children online. And I just feel like we make our children too accessible. We make them too accessible. Like, hey, here's my child on a silver platter. Let me serve you up TikTok. Let me serve you up an Instagram. Let me serve you up a YouTube channel. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be thinking like, come on, man. We're in the 20th century. Come on. But here's my thought process. We can't be everywhere at all times. And even though we send our children to school, we send our children to daycare, we send our children to the store, now we send them to the big bad wolf called the World Wide Web, where there are people out there that seek out our children to have those conversations, to send them inappropriate photos, to have those inappropriate conversations, to lure our children to manipulate them into saying, hey, won't you try this out? Or won't you meet me here? Or won't you tell me who's all in your home? And won't you tell me all of your woes and your sorrows? Are our children strong enough to be online by themselves? Will we check their Instagram pages and DMs? Will we check to make sure no one's tried to contact them? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. A lot of us as parents don't even keep up with our kids that don't have social media accounts. We don't check their room. We don't check their cars. Come on, we don't care. They'll be okay. A little stumble never hurt anybody, right? But let's get back to the question. The question is, how old is old enough to be on social media? Some people say, well, hey, by the time they're in their teens, they're old enough they can make sound decisions. They're not going to do anything stupid. We know teen pregnancy is not at an all-time high. We know that using drugs and alcoholism, we know the media is not doing anything with that, right? How old is old enough? I think that's a great question. But better yet, I think it's based on a case-by-case basis, because we know, boys, girls, we say, hey, some may mature faster than others. So should your children be proving to you that they're ready for social media? Should the duties and responsibilities that they have in the home showcase that they are ready to be online? I think so. I think that's a long conversation that we need to have as parents with our children to make sure that we're all on the same accord, and that we need to be checking on a daily basis if that's something that we are allowing our children to do. The duties and responsibilities of parents never stop. Now, do I agree with the Kardashians saying, hey, let's let our child be great? Well, I think the threat level intensifies depending on the status of the parents. And I think that Kanye West, in this instance, he does have a bona fide concern, a bona fide complaint. However, I just think that if the parents are not on the same accord, then the child shouldn't be on social media. Something to think about. Till next time, adult up.